G'day, you're here with Clarko on another how-to video. Now this one, it's a tester. Probably spent a good year on this project, but what we're going to learn today, or a little bit of a how-to today, is that anyone with a holley Carby that has an anti-siphoning or pullover issue, virtually this is, without upsetting too many people, but this is my journey on how it happened and how we cured it. So first of all, we had an engine get to about 3,000 RPM, and fuel, we had this anti-siphon, we had this siphon slash fuel pullover problem. And what that means is, here's a carburetor here. Now fuel comes out of these two holes here, out of the boosters. So when you crack the throttle initially, you get your squirt out of here, that stops, and fuel comes out of here. But when you get to a certain RPM, fuel still comes out of here, but then it wants to start coming out of the accelerator pump circuit, out of these two here. I'm going to live video to show you, but I just want to show you my process, my story, and how we cured it, because this might answer some questions for others. So, long-winded story short, we had a fuel pullover problem coming out of the accelerator pump circuit. So obviously you start asking people, you jump on YouTube and all that sort of stuff. I spoke to people in the States, I spoke to people in Australia. Long-winded story short, the people who didn't want to spend too much time just says, tune her out, mate. So on your lambda sensor, when it's at like 12.3, 12.5 on the air fuel ratio gauge, and then she drops down to 10, you can really tune that out. So after many discussions and all the rest, what people were saying is that, now here's a Carby, what they were saying, to tune it out or to stop, to slow the anti-siphon thing coming out, in this little hole here, which is the accelerator pump circuit, which comes up, feeds that circuit, blah blah blah, put an air bleed in there and start with like a 20th hour hole. And I thought, okay, fair enough. The only problem is, yes, that helps when it's siphoning, but it's just a prick to start. You know, you can set it 1 or 2 pumps, you're pumping away, and eventually you get the fuel up. So yeah, that was pretty good. So we rang Holley in America, and they said, yeah, we got a meter and block, you'll cure it, you'll fix it, yeah. I said, oh yeah, righto. So here's a metering block. Obviously your 2 jets go here. They said all you do is go up the top here, because that's the accelerator pump circuit running up here, out into there, matches into there. Put a hole up here. Put like a 2 mil hole, 1 mil hole. Oh yeah, sweet. And they said, oh, here you give the part number, you can buy one with it done. I said, well, it's not too hard. I've only got to pick a battery drop and punch a hole in there. So, because obviously the float level's down, so that'd be exposed, and there's your vent, because there's no fuel up, you know, this high in the carb, in the metering block area. Did that, did jack shit. But anyway, this is my story. This is how the process we went to, and then you can get different sort of accelerator squirters. We got the round type, then they were saying, oh, you can get this type here, the square type, because that won't pull the fuel out. And I said, okay, righto, so you undo the screw and you bolt that in. Nah, didn't make a pinch of shit difference. Then under the squirter here, and that's this hole here, you've got your normal Holley little, that's your little shut-off valve, which once it's exhausted, it's 35, 50 cc, the plunger goes back down and seats. People are saying, oh, the seat's buggered. So you lap the seat, you go get another body. You know, it didn't matter what you did, it just wouldn't work. They were saying, drill them out, make a bigger one, put a spring in it, so the spring can hold it down. We tried all this, still nothing happened. Same problem, same RPM. Now the engine was balanced, it's got a harmonic balancer, it's got all the gear, but it was just doing our head in. And then the smart cookies were saying, why don't you lift it up? So get it out of the air. So as the air's going down past the Carby here, put a block under it, make it stick out further. So obviously when the fuel comes out of here, it fans out rather than a squirt, but that will stop the, you know, the vacuum effect. So as air's going through here, it can't pull over a shoulder. Did all that, lifted it up, nothing. So you have to sort of think, why at 3,500 RPM are we getting this fuel pullover? We've tried all these magic potions, and all the rest, these mechanical devices, and nothing changes. So we just had to have a sit back and a think. No matter what you chuck at it, it just doesn't fix the problem. So we mucked around with different insulator blocks, like this one here. And then all of a sudden, it shifted. So instead of coming in around at 3.5, it might come in 3.5, 4. And I thought, okay, so whatever this problem is, mechanical devices will still not work because there's something else causing this to happen. So we went away and we thought, well, if we put a different Carby mounting block under it, the problem shifts. And we think, okay, so it can't be a mechanical problem, it's got to be something else. So then we went one step further, and as you do, you go to the wrecking yard looking around. I started seeing that most modern day cars have got like vibration dampeners. Now, like your, what is it? Your Holden Crewmans or whatever, they got little dampeners on their rear disc brakes and all that sort of stuff. And most engines these days on EFI cars have got little engine vibrating dampeners. And then was sort of thinking, why is most cars, EFI cars these days, around this sort of stuff? So anyway, so I got one of these. I put it in the appropriate spot, and blow me dead, the problem shifts again. It goes from like 3.5, 4, getting up to about 5,000 RPM. And we're thinking, okay, so all these mechanical devices that the gurus ring, you tune out, if you do this, do that. In my experience, doesn't work, heap of shit. It had to be something else. So then I got stuck in a conversation, old Tony Metal and Speed. He's a good bloke from up Cairns. 2 heads are better than one. I told him he's a bit of a crossflow nut, good guy. So we're bouncing these ideas off and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, this dude come down one day with a Weber. And he had like a side draft Weber, and it had what they call a soft mount kit. We got talking, and virtually on some applications, if you don't run the soft mount kit on where the side draft Weber is, same thing happens. They'll dribble and feed, dribble and spew, and all carries on. So you put those soft mount kits in there, and it really decreases the problem. And I'm thinking, okay, so Tony had someone up north, he had a relation that was into this sort of stuff as well. And long-winded story short, what it turns out is it's sort of like frequency or hertz. It's like electricity. You turn the lights, you turn the switch on, the power goes through, whatever, turns the light on, or something like that anyway. But you can't see it, and it was a hertz or a frequency or a vibration that obviously the balancer or whatever couldn't really pick it up because you can't see it. How can you fix it? So they did some tests up north, and virtually what it was it's a noise problem. So a noise or a vibration, I'm not a guru in this, but I'm just saying my experience here. Like it travels through the manifold and blah blah blah, and it starts, vibrating the Carby. So all these mechanical devices, they can't handle vibration, so they're gonna not work anyway. So long-winded story short, we started making a little soft mount, some prototype soft mount 2-barrel holley kits. So here's one that we've prepared. I'm not going to show you all the secrets, but virtually we had to insulate any noise or any vibration traveling from the engine to the Carby. And the funny thing is, this is a little kit that, Tony and we worked together and we got this sorted. So this is what we've got. This is the 2-barrel holley soft mount kit, if you want to call it that. So that's the finished product. Yes, we've tested it and we've got our results, and the anti-siphoning / whatever you want to call it has now disappeared, and we've got no more issues. So this isn't the complete kit, by the way. This is just a bit of a sample. Not going to give everything away for free, but yeah, just letting you know that we've nailed it. Now Tony, he does the 4-barrel ones up there in Cairns, Tony Metal and Speed. If you've got a 4-barrel Carby with anti-siphoning fuel pullover, he's the man. Get him on Facebook. He does the 4-barrel ones. I'm doing the 2-barrel ones mainly for speedway troops. But just letting you know, that was my experience, my journey, my story, and all this crap they go on about these mechanical devices will not work when you've got a vibration or harmonic triggering. So these soft mount kits fix it. So if you need one, give us a call, jump on the website, do whatever. But I hope that's just a nice little educational condensed story on how to fix siphoning fuel pullover on a 2-barrel holley. Anyway, until next time, we'll think of another how-to video. Catch you later.